Good morning and welcome to the Sin for Spiritual Living North Metro. I'm Reverend Michael Torphy.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torphy.
I'm Greg Fawson. I'm doing the broadcast production.
I'm Dr. Ernestine Garcia, and I'll be doing the readings today.
I'm Jake Fernandez.
So let's get started.
I am Paul Lancelot, your musical spiriteer for today's service.
That's right.
Thank you. Let's get started with the evocation. I invite you to turn within, connect to that place of the Most High, that place where Spirit dwells and has its being in each and every one of us. For there's only one perfect expression of life, for it is life itself. And so knowing that this day is the day that God has made, I rejoice in it. I give thanks for each and every individual that's tuned into this service, knowing that you receive exactly what you came here to receive. And the perfection of God reveals all that needs to be revealed. I bless this service. I bless all that are participating. And with absolute gratitude and thanksgiving, I let it go, knowing that it is complete and fulfilled. And with a tender heart, I invite you to say, and so it is.
So it is.
Paul Ansel.
All
Looking
right.
forward to your first song.
Yes, we are.
Yes. This is called Visions of the Present.
Mm.
I'm having visions of the present, like I'm somewhere else. I walk myself through a memory jungle, cutting an edge between past and future. A perfect fit, searching for the present moment. I come upon a clearing. Ah, here it is, right where I left it. A picture of what is, with no filter of what should be. I'm riding creation wave, fully alive. Inward movement. Stillness. I'm having visions of the present moment where awareness vibrates on the verge of change. While my mind goes on and on and on, like a child waiting for enlightenment. Are we there yet? Living now has no speed limit, no distance. I've been here all along. I thank me. I call on me. I have a friend in me. I have a friend in me. I have a friend in me. Thank you.
And you have a friend in us.
That's right.
Thank you, Paul. As always, it was awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
So the mission of the Center for Spiritual Living North Metro is to create an open, accepting learning environment that recognizes and embraces diversity, peaceful resolution to conflict in personal and community relationships, and to help make the world a better place.
So it is.
So it is. So like us and check in on Facebook at CSL North Metro. And do check out our website at cslnorthmetro.org. You can go to contact us and get yourself added to our email list, so then you'll know what's going on. You can request a prayer out there. The affirmations and the prayer that Steph and Anthony writes every week are out there, probably 3 or 4 months worth of them, so you can just really get prayed up. And today's title is a perfect fit. You've already seen and welcomed our musical spirit here for the day. And the reading is from Letters of the Scattered Brotherhood, edited by Mary Strong. I think that's all I have. Affirmations?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. And thank you, Paul, for that reminder that I have a friend in me. And everywhere I go, my friend goes with me. So, okay, affirmations for the week of March 26, 2022, written for us by Steph and Anthony. Please repeat after me. I release future imaginings and past happenings and live fully present.
I release future imaginings and past happenings and live fully present.
The inner light of the divine shines powerfully as my life.
The inner light of the divine shines powerfully as my life.
I am simply and deeply grateful to experience the joy of life.
I am simply and deeply grateful to experience the joy of life.
Vibrant and radiant energy flow through me always.
Vibrant and radiant energy flow through me always.
I am connected to all life through the oneness of spirit.
I am connected to all life through the oneness of spirit.
The presence of pure love is the substance of my life.
The presence of pure love is the substance of my life.
And with much joy together we say,
and so it is.
Okay, the reading for today is from the book Letters of the Scattered Brotherhood, edited by Mary Strong. Suppose you compare your mind to a cloud. Within this cloud is the divine spark, but your awareness of this inward light is intermittent. You can glow with such a fiery faith, your cloud will be a blinding light. Since you have found this contact, do what you have been told. Bring a fiery enthusiasm and listen to the words roused within. If the outer you meets a suggestion of despair, burn it out. Do not meet it with a soft, wishful prayer, but with a stalwart enthusiasm. The promptings within will voice all your answers to your temptations. Look at lack, fill it. Look at want, supply it. This is not time for spiritual laggards. Remember, I am speaking of your inner kingdom. My words are spirit. More often than not, your mind is filled with unrelated, unfruitful thoughts. It is good practice, whether walking or writing or waiting, to use those moments to be in touch with your divine fire, to get into action thought. Use your imagination to see it as a great dynamo. Your fires must not burn low, and in doing this, it is as if you put fuel on it. Shake yourselves, laugh and play, and your thoughts will be charged with flame and power, and you will burn up the obstructions, these quaky fears. It may be difficult to believe this while your problem looms, but we can assure you that it is the glorious way, for the tiniest efforts bring results. And together we say,
And so it is.
Yeah.
That was powerful.
What was that
Yeah.
word? Taggart?
What?
What was that word? Taggart?
I don't know.
What word?
Never mind.
Okay.
Thanks, Ernestine.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Huh?
Paul Lancettle, you ready?
Okay, yes, I am ready. I can feel the
Okay,
heat.
we're ready for you.
I can feel the heat from here.
No.
How big does a town have to be when strangers don't wave hello? I pass them on the street, they look down at their feet. I guess we don't see eye to eye. Bless you, brothers and sisters, know not what you do. Possessed by dark forces, they got a hold on you. Breaking the spell may take a few lifetimes for a change of heart to do no harm. I can see you in my mind's eye, hold you up to the light, looking for the best in you. No matter what you say or do, no matter what you say or do, you want to draw a line between us, fight to keep us apart. I want to draw a circle around us. We're all in this together, one world, one heart. I can see you in my mind's eye, hold you up to the light, looking for the best in you. No matter what you say or do, what crazy things you say or do.
Thank you, Paul.
There's more.
Oh,
We don't hear
we
your
can't
guitar.
hear your guitar. There we
There you
go.
go. There you go. That's better.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
I'm not trying to change your mind. Everyone has a light to shine. Sooner or later, one tiny spark blow your mind apart. I can see you in my mind's eye, hold you up to the light, looking for the best in you. No matter what you say or do, crazy things you say or do. Candle after candle, I burn for you. Light your way out of the dark. I'm sending out this prayer, let it make its way through. But God knows where to find the best in you. I can see you in my mind's eye, hold you up to the light, looking for the best in you. No matter what you say or do, what crazy things you say or do, all I can say is God bless you.
Brandon,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
That was absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
And it's a debut, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the first time anybody's heard this song.
We feel very blessed. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
we do.
That's
Thank
Thank
going
you.
to be that's going to be on your CD that you're working on.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we look forward
We
to
do.
when it comes out.
We do. We do.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
So today's title is A Perfect Fit. And so as I was thinking about it, I was thinking that each one of us is a perfect fit for the situation we're in, for the body we're in, for who we are this go around, that even when it doesn't feel like it, it's still a perfect fit. And so that when I thought about that perfect fit, I thought, well, I'll just go look and see what some other people have to say about it. And in this thing called You, Ernest Holmes says, you belong to the universe in which you live. You are one with the creative genius and back of this array of ceaseless motion, this original flow of life. I know. And so I know that sometimes we think about ourselves and we think, oh, if I were only this or that, or this thing or that thing, or thinner, or taller, or shorter, or, on and on and on. And I've read it a lot, but I really think we choose the situation that we're in and the people that we're in contact with. And I think the things that we encounter along the way are things that we've chosen to heal. And so I'm not saying we're responsible for like everything that happens, because everybody's manifesting. And so obviously there are going to be people around us who are manifesting different things and bumping. I can remember it was kind of when I first came into this teaching, and the music director in Grand Junction said, whoa, you're just kind of an open door and you're just letting in all the energy of everybody around you. And it's really messing with you. Like, yeah, I kind of know that. I don't know what to do about it. So she had me do this little exercise of just kind of putting a shield around myself and then looking out the shield and choosing the energy that I let in and that I don't. And I don't know that I'm all that good at it all the time anyway, because there are rooms I go into where I feel really comfortable, and there are other rooms I go into and it's just like, whoa, I need to get out of here. And we get to do that. We get to choose those things for ourselves. So we're also in the spot we're supposed to be in. Like, we've designed this, that we're here to heal past things. And I know I said this last week, but I'm going to say it again. I've read that, and it makes sense to me that we get to heal so much faster in this human body than we do in that spiritual world. I think I read someplace it was either like 1,000 years or something, that we can do it faster in this human body. And so we're also having the perfect experiences for our growth. I love this. C.S. Lewis says, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. So I'm going to say it again. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. So I'm inviting each one of us to look at those places in our lives where things might not be working as well as we would like them to be, or some things the energy of something that is coming at us isn't where we would like it to be, and begin to think about how we would go about changing the ending. What is it that we need to do in our lives where we are changing the ending and changing our daily circumstances?
I kind of compare it to clothes or a pair of shoes. I had once had these Italian shoes. I'm a shoe person. You'd see my
You have
closet.
way more than I do.
Yeah. But I once had these Italian shoes, and they fit so good, and they felt so good to walk in, and it was a sad thing when they were worn out and I couldn't fix them anymore. But I compare our belief system to like a pair of shoes. We sometimes, when we're kids, we have these little tiny shoes. I remember your brother buying those little tiny boots for his grandkids, and they're so sweet, but we outgrow them. And it's the same thing with our beliefs. We can't hold on to the same beliefs and think that our life's going to grow if we're holding on to a belief that no longer serves us. And there are plenty of beliefs that I had to change in order to move forward on my spiritual path. Because indeed, that's what we're here about. Mm-hmm. We're here about taking this journey, this spiritual journey, on our own individual path. And even though everybody's path is different, we're all headed to the same place. And that's to hopefully nirvana, that place where we just are. We can just be. And like Reverend Valerie said, being here in the physical gives us a chance to speed along, to go past any blocks that may be holding us back, mm-hmm. to live a life fulfilled, yet a life of change, because we're always changing. Mm-hmm. Our path, we have worn many suits on our path. When you think of it as far as putting them on and taking them off, like the suit of going from school to having to have a job. No responsibility to responsibility. That's a big change, and that's something that our belief system can hold us back if we believe that we can't go forth and live the life as an adult. Then we're going to have lots of problems. Mm-hmm. And we can put on the suit of going from single to putting on a suit and being married, and there's a whole bunch of changes right there that are going to challenge it. My teacher, Reverend Dr. Michael Besson, once said that marriage is like a workshop, doubly powerful. That being in a relationship is more powerful than any workshops you could ever take, because all your buttons are pushed, all your challenges, all everything that you thought was what you were supposed to do kind of shifts. And if you have a good marriage, then you move forth in a higher realm, because it's not just you sitting at home thinking all these thoughts and thinking everything's right, because somebody's watching you all the time. And that can be exciting. Going from a loss of a job to what? It's like going from security to worries. And that can be challenging. We have all these suits that we can put on and take off. In looking at myself and some of the major suits that I've had, I went from seeking to be an actor and everything that it took to do that, having many jobs. I had more jobs than every cliche job that you can think of that an actor had to do in his career, I did. I washed dishes, I bussed tables, I bartended, I waited, I drove a limo, I drove a taxi, I worked in a factory. That didn't last too long, because I had to have night jobs in order to audition. And there were many more. I just can't think of them right now. But my point is that I went from that life into the life of ministry. And I'll tell you, there were many suits that had to come on and off during that time.
But I do. I was thinking about, I had gotten a job as a bank teller. My former husband and I moved to California, and I needed a job, and somebody knew somebody, and I started working as a bank teller. And that went from eventually moving to Grand Junction and becoming the vice president of a bank. And I can remember when my spiritual growth started, and I thought, you know, I really like this mahogany desk, and I really like this glass office, and I really like this title, and I don't think I'm supposed to be here anymore. Anybody could do this, and I think I'm supposed to be doing something different and something where I do something more for the world. And I'm still kind of contemplating that when my job got eliminated. It's like, that's how it works. You know, it's like it was time for me to move on, and I didn't move my feet, and so they got moved for me. And so that happens sometimes too. We have the opportunity of choosing, and then we have the opportunity of knowing there's a choice, and it get done for us.
Yeah. And people are born into certain suits. A person who's born into poverty has to wear a different suit than a person that's born into absolute abundance and prosperity. There are people that wear the suit of victimhood, and they practice it really well, and they wear that suit till some folks till the time they leave this planet. But during that time, wearing a suit and hanging on to it can be powerful, because you can attract people that are in the same, they bought the same suit from the same store. And they're so happy to meet you, because now they got somebody to share their victimhood with. It's like, wow, it's good to see you. What's going on? What's happening in your life?
What's wrong with you?
That's so horrible. Isn't it wonderful being having horrible things to talk about? And then we have folks who just are open to change their suit, because for me, always being a shoe person, a clothes person, you like to keep up with the style. You like to look as good as you can look, and it's the same thing. You like your beliefs to be right where you are at the time. What I believed as a little kid isn't what I believe now. What I believed when I was going through the shift of being a Catholic into nowhere land, seeking a place to put on a new suit, seeking a store that would sell the suit. I wanted trying out all these different religions, and none of them fitting, and then finding this spiritual teaching that we're in, and just being so enthusiastic and being so open to constantly changing my suit, because the style is constantly changing,
Right.
because I am constantly changing and fulfilling a need for my soul, the need of my soul wanting to grow and expand and become more than I am in any given moment. And I truly believe that's what we're here for, to continue to embrace where we are, completely embrace the suit you're wearing, always being open for the possibility of a divine change, of a divine upliftment, of a divine expansion into who you are becoming.
It's funny because you talk about being Catholic, and my family was Methodist, and mostly really enjoyed being at Sunday school. But there were things that they said that I'm like, no, that's not right. And I don't remember actually sharing it with anybody, because they probably would have told me I was wrong, or I should believe this, or I should do that. But I just kind of always knew that it was bigger than that. And it took me a really long time to find a place where the things that I believed were the things that were being taught. But I just kept trying until I finally found it. And I can just remember being in class going, I remember. It's like it wasn't new for me. It was like, I remember. Oh, I remember. And so that's why I enjoy class so much and reading so much, because it helps me remember more. Because I believe we all already know. Well, I guess we come in where we come in.
Mhm.
And so we don't maybe. So, all right, I'm too babbling.
So when you're ready, the shoes will appear. When you're ready, the suit will appear. When you're ready, the life that is yours will transcend into the life that was yours, because it's always just you. You take off the suit, you take off the shoes, you take off everything, and get in your raw nakedness, and you're still you.
Mm-hmm.
And that you is the glorification of God. You are a glorification of the Most High. And as you continue to do the work and get the clarity of your being, then the reality is you will continue to grow.
Mm-hmm. I would like to read this by
Okay.
Ernest Holmes in the seminar lectures. He says, deeper awareness, higher perception, and a greater realization of spiritual truth, the reality of a divine presence and a universal principle which acts as law. And he goes on to say, religious science is based on the concept that the universe is one system and only one, not two, that it is ruled by law and impelled by love, that there's a self-existent cause which wasn't made. The truth is that which is, it is inconceivable to think of a time when God began to be God or law began to be God. Law. We neither create God nor law.
So what I'd like to do now is take you on a journey, if you will. We'll do a guided visualization. So close your eyes. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in life, God, spirit. Breathing out concerns. And just get in touch with the center of your being. Letting go of everything that got you to this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Be the presence. Allow the presence. Allow every heartbeat open you, more receptive to what you're here to receive. Every breath takes you deeper. And I want you to just allow the first thing that comes to your mind to be a gift from God as I ask this question. What belief do you wish to let go of? What belief is hanging on and you wish to let go of? Now I want you to take that belief and allow it to manifest into an inanimate object. That object, that is the belief. Are you willing to let it go? If so, visualize a means you wish to release it back into the nothingness from which it was created. Allow a means to release this, whether you set it on fire, put it in the garbage disposal, doesn't make any difference. Just see it being released. And when it's empty, when it's gone, picture someone whose wisdom you've trusted in your mind's eye. Picture that person, be it on this plane or on the next. Just bring them into your consciousness. See them. Appreciate them for who they are, what they mean to you. If you want, hold their hand. If you want, give them a hug. And thanks for being in your consciousness. And now ask him this question. What piece of wisdom can you share with me at this time? What piece of wisdom can you share with me at this time? Don't rush it. Just allow him to bring forth that wisdom. Give them thanks. Feel that appreciation deep in your heart. Know that whatever it is they shared with you, as you come back into this room, you'll be ignited with enthusiasm and inspiration. And that wisdom will take you on a path of newness, brand new suit, brand new shoes, looking good, feeling good, inspired, ready for this journey to take you to your next higher yet to be. And so slowly come back into the room. Keep your eyes closed. And know this, there is only one life. Mm-hmm. There is only one power. There is only one source for love, peace, harmony, joy, freedom, power, clarity, inspiration, creativity, abundance, prosperity, radiant health. There's only one source for that. We call it God, but it goes by many names. It is here, it is now, it is my life, it is your life, it is all life. It is the life of this planet, it is the life throughout the whole universe and beyond. It is everywhere present, but it's present right here, right now, as each one of us. And I declare for each one of us that which we receive to this day, the wisdom, the letting go of an old belief, will continue to motivate you into your spiritual journey, into your growth, into your expansion. And everything this week will come with ease and effortlessness, and you'll receive exactly what you need to receive each and every moment, each and every day, throughout the whole week, throughout the whole year. So I bless each and every one of you, knowing that whatever your heart desires, I hold in my heart for it to manifest in grace. I surround this planet with love and light, blessing all those places where there's war, where there's poverty, where there's heartache. Yes. And just know the truth that we can transcend it all and rise above it all and live the life of the glorious kingdom and queendom that we are here to be. And so I give thanks, knowing that these words are complete, knowing that everybody received exactly what they wanted to receive, knowing that the completion isn't the completion of this vision, but it's the completion of this time together. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, life. I can now let go, let God, and let it be. And together we say,
And so
And so
it
it
is.
Well, the moon is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only thing that you can see is all that you lack. Come on up to the house. All your crying won't do any good. Come on up to the house. Come down off the cross, we can use the wood. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. This world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. There's no light in the tunnel, no irons in the fire. Come on up to the house. And you're singing lead soprano in a junk man's choir. Come on up to the house. If this world seems nasty, brutish and short, come on up to the house. If the seas are stormy and you can't find a port, come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. This world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. There's nothing in the world that you can do. Come on up to the house. You've been whipped by the forces inside you. Come on up to the house. You're high on top of your mountain of woe. Come on up to the house. You know you should surrender, but you can't let it go. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. This world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house.
We also all come up to the house and have a party,
We should.
Yeah.
have a good time. Well, we have some business to take care of, Paul, and then we'll get back to you as soon as possible,
Okay.
because I'm looking forward to another song.
Yeah, we
All
all
right.
are.
So each week we ask you to consider us a place of your tithe or your giving. We're here to express the good of God, and we're here to comfort you or be a place that you can get a clearer understanding of where you want to go and what you want to do. And we're here to join forces with everybody on this planet to become the 51%, to change the way humanity sees humanity. So we're just one source of light, but it's an important source of light, just as each and every other center and spiritual home. So we invite you, if you like, to just join us and give your thanks by showing your your um, your what?
Gratitude.
Gratitude. So wherever you are, point your palms towards the screen and just repeat after me. Thank you, pure spirit.
Thank you, pure spirit.
I'm so grateful for the life you've given me.
I'm so grateful for the life you've given me.
I give back with my heart full of love,
I give back with my heart full of love,
knowing that it goes out and touches many people,
knowing that it goes out and touches many people,
that it heals
that it heals
and reveals
and reveals
and makes everything perfect.
and makes everything perfect.
And together we say, and so it is.
And together we say, and so it is. I wasn't supposed to say that, was I?
It kind of worked.
So there's a QR code for Venmo if you happen to use Venmo, and otherwise the best way to give is to go to our website, CSL North Metro. That you can use PayPal there, and there's a place called Subsplash, and either way you can choose to donate one time or multiple times, and that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
All right.
More, Paul? Or there's something else?
You're going to pray over it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Aren't you? Usually you
Okay.
say thanks.
Okay, so I just give thanks for this abundant good that is my life, that is the life of each individual tuned in with us today, knowing that the life of pure spirit guides you and directs you and provides you with everything your heart desires. For this and so much more, I say thank you and let it be. Together we say,
So it is.
so it is. Now we talk to Paul. I was just getting fancy after this more music.
There's an old ancient saying in the wind. One must only take a first step to begin. You're on your way, now you've done the hardest part. Make a journey with a generous heart. Step by step, side by side, hand in hand, this whole world is a better ride. Step by step, side by side, take a little step with your neighbor side by side. Well, we stumbled and we've broken our stride, wearing old worn out boots, foolish pride. We're gonna put on our brand new running shoes, run a race in which no one can really lose. Step by step, side by side, hand in hand, this whole world is a better ride. Step by step, side by side, take a little step with your neighbor side by side. If you see me falling down and you stop to lend a hand, what goes round comes round and around again. If you run to a neighbor for help, that don't mean you can't do it for yourself. That just means that your neighbor will know. If he needs help, he'll know where to go. Step by step, side by side, hand in hand, this whole world is a better ride. Step by step, side by side. Take a little step with your neighbor, side by side. If we understand that the heart is the one true power, and that nothing that we see is really ours, from a satellite we all look as one, I think our world's time may finally have come. Step by step, side by side, hand in hand, this whole world is a better ride. Step by step, side by side, take a little step with your neighbor, side by side. Take a little step with your neighbor, side by side.
Oh, thank you for that.
That brings back so many
It
memories. The
does.
Zen Cowboy.
We just
Yeah, Chuck Powell.
Yeah.
He was a great one.
Yeah, he came to our center in Grand Junction quite a few times.
yeah.
And we just got really connected with him and loved him. He's taken a step to the next dimension, and
Yes.
he's still with us though, because that song just brought back such
It
memories.
did. Thank you so much for that.
And it was so in tune with the talk too. Talking about putting on new shoes.
Really.
Step by step.
Thank you, Paul. Well,
Well, let's open it up, see what people have to say.
Leave it to Reverend Michael to make a talk about shoes. Make it a perfect fit.
somebody had to do it.
Anybody else? Okay, so I'm inviting you to join us on Zoom right after this. The website link is in the comments. If you miss it there, it's on our website, cslnorthmetro.org, and it's in the calendar, and it's right at the top.
They get on the email list. They can receive it. All you got to do is click on it.
That's right.
So
You add yourself to you can add yourself to the email list right there too.
Yeah, because we like to stay in touch.
Absolutely.
And that's it. Oh, we would love for you to join us, because we'd like to hear what you got in that visualization, if you'd like to share, because sometimes sharing empowers it. Most of the time empowers it. So join us. What else?
That's all, folks.
Okay, let's do the evocation.
Let's do
Eternally grateful for the power and presence that dwells within me, but equally, I love and send out light to the power and presence that is each and every individual that joined us today, and all those who watch later on Facebook or YouTube, knowing that right where you are is a blessing. You're a blessing to our lives, and we thank you for being part of it. You're a blessing to this planet. Thank you for doing your spiritual work. So very grateful for everything, everywhere. I give thanks and let it be. And so it is.
so it is.
So it is.
And you can also see previous talks. They're still on Facebook and YouTube, but you can go to cslnorthmetro.org and then just click on the links right there.
That's an easier way.
That's the easier way.
Yeah. All right, folks. See y'all later. Have a great week.
See you on Zoom.
Yeah. Zoom, zoom, zoom.